What's up? It's Big J. Take your nigga or your bitch and shout out to Mile High Minute.
Yo, it's Cowboy the Wild Boy checking the in. You watching Mile High Minute.
Minute, man.
Mile High Minute up. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Mile High Minute, man. I know it's going down, man.
Damn, yo,
Tell
shout out
what it
Minute,
is.
bro.
Mile High Minute, man. Like I told y'all, man, tap in. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. Today we live in Denver with Big Jade.
What's good? What's good? I'm good. I'm fired up to be here.
Hell yeah. What brings you out here?
I actually had a show yesterday. Somewhere. Don't ask me where it was, but
Fort Collins?
yeah, in Fort Collins.
I was born there. That's
I don't know what club it was though. I knew it was in Fort Collins, but I didn't know what club it was. But it was a mixed crowd though.
Yeah, no, Fort Collins is more of like college town. It's pretty. It can get turned, but Denver's.
It was turned like for me. It was turned like I feel like it was a good crowd reaction. Like when the crowd like fired up like into it with you, especially if they don't know you and they still like I like that type of crowd. So it was cool.
That's cool. Well, this is our first interview, so I just kind of want to dive into your backstory a little bit. So, originally from Texas,
Beaumont, Texas.
Belmont, Texas.
Beaumont.
Beaumont. What
That's
part?
like an hour and a half from Houston.
So, would you say it's like a more of a suburb or like country town? How would you describe it?
Country. Country as hell.
Yeah. When I think of Texas, I just think of like Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Houston.
Well, now when you think of Texas, you need to think of Big J. It's Big J from Big Money, Texas. You feel me?
Okay. So, growing up in Texas, were you into like sports or anything else?
Yeah, I played basketball growing up.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Before the music?
Yeah, before the music came, like my mom always did music and shit, so I always was like really fucked with the music, but I never like tried to pursue it or just fuck with it until like after high school and shit like that.
Okay.
To like way after.
Did you graduate high school?
Yeah.
You did? So how old were you when you said you started rapping and making would you consider
my Jordan year, 23.
Okay.
Yes, I always remember that.
Would you consider yourself a rapper or more of an artist?
A rapper because I just definitely can't sing.
Yeah.
But it's just never gave, you know. If I could, you bitches would be in trouble. But now I consider myself a rapper, and an artist, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's more to just rapping. So I feel like I'm an artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I want to shout out Sperry Springer because he's the one that actually put me on you.
Okay.
He DM'd me. He was like, "Yo, she's in Denver. Tap in." So I was like, "All right, that's a good interview upcoming." I want to talk about your music. So I looked at some of your portfolio, and you got some solid connections. I see you got a video on Half Pint Films. You got a song with Asian Doll. You got the new one with Erica Banks and Beat King. A bunch of stuff going on. When did this start to kind of take off for you, and you were like, okay, this is serious? Like,
shit, I feel like when I started fucking with B King, like B King ended up finding me like on Instagram rapping to the baby beat. So I feel like when I linked up with B King, I feel like that's when shit, like at first it was just for play, you know what I'm saying? I just get in front of the camera and 1, 2, 1, 2, when somebody piece me off and get on that bitch ass, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less. But when I started fucking with B King, it started being like, okay, this shit can really happen. I ended up hopping on one of his beats and he got on the song with me, and it just like got fired up, and then I went to jail.
Oh, okay. So was it genuine with B King then from the jump?
Yeah, I feel like it was but I feel like everything happened so fast that me and B King built our relationship the 6 months I was in jail. So, you know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't genuine at first, I'm pretty sure it got genuine once it started. I'm kind of collecting shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm crying on the phone, it can't get out, all that shit. Like,
so you were buzzing before you went to jail?
I feel like, no, not in Houston or nothing like that. Like, that's when, like, my city, like, inside my city, was just like, oh, that bitch, like, I'm like the rap bitch, like, I'm a rapper now, you know what I'm saying? There was like some city shit, you know, you got to like get popular in your city first. Like, I always was a popular little bitch, I did hand shit, but when that happened, it started turning into like, you know what I'm saying, I started getting respected for my rapping, like in the clubs, they started dropping my shit, the whole club know my shit and shit like that.
What do you think it took for people to start really like taking notice out of Houston, out of Texas and stuff?
I feel like shit, basically when I got signed, then I like moved to the H. And then I like linked up with Heavy and shit, so then I just started being like more Houston affiliated because I live out here now. So then I just started like just fucking with different people. But I feel like the B King affiliation did help a lot because he's like
a GOAT in Houston.
He is, you know what I'm saying? He a legend in Houston, so it's just like it helped me out a lot because he's not like gangster rap or nothing, so he not like in rap beef like all the niggas. So it just made me come in with a clean, fresh slate type shit.
I feel like he influenced a lot of Houston. People don't even know. Like,
I feel like he influenced a lot of female rappers.
Really?
Yes.
Because of the beat type and like.
Yes, and way like he rap, like he raps like he's like Megan Thee Stallion is like a female
like
B King. Yeah.
Every time I hear a B King beat, I'm like definitely thinking him. He inspired a lot of people. I feel like. And he's starting to, I feel like, get his due.
He is, but I still feel like they be sleeping.
He's still slept on. But regardless, he's a legend. How did the connection with Half Pint?
B King and Half Pint, like, and all of them, like Pop Around, all of them, they all cool and shit like that. That's actually how me and Erica Banks ended up getting cool, because B King, Half Pint. Erica Banks was like top off at the time, so that's like Half Pint and all them. And B King is cool with Half Pint and all them. And I was coming in. I came in as B King artist because I actually was signed to B King until I got signed to Alamo. So just being affiliated with like everybody and shit like that, because B King was in good standing with everybody, I just like kind of like slid on in that motherfucker. Yeah. What are
the pros and cons of being signed versus independent?
I really don't see like. I don't really just have like a complaint. I feel like everything like better for me since I got signed. Like I feel like I'm the type of person that did need a team of like 20 motherfuckers, 25 motherfuckers, because I mean I'm still a mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like I still do regular world shit, so I feel like I needed like a bigger team. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? More motherfuckers for me to argue with.
You said you're a mom?
Yeah.
Would you say that motivates you to keep you going on a daily basis?
Definitely.
That's dope. I bet it was just like a blessing to be able to make music and make money off, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. How did the feature come together with Asian Dog? Because she's a legend, she's coming in crazy.
So Asian Dog basically like I had did like a RP, I had did RPM, and Asian Dog basically seen it and was just like, you hard, you raw, like, shit, I want to do a song, like I want to fuck with you, like link or whatever. Really at first she was just like link, so I didn't know like if she just wanted to like hang out or really what she wanted to do, cause I'm like, she talking about link, bitch, I'm trying to go dead to the studio, you know what I'm saying? So I was just randomly in Atlanta. We was randomly in Atlanta one time, and she was in Atlanta, and she had just got out of jail, and when she got out, she seen I was in Atlanta, and she just like hit me up like, come meet me at the studio, come to the studio, pull up. So we did the song and shot the video right there.
Yeah, that's hard. She's another Texas legend for sure. Well, the big single right now off of your new tape, Pressure. Dem Girlz with Erica Banks and B King. That one, when I first heard it, I was like, oh shit, that's a real hit. Like you had a bunch of solid songs, you know, doing numbers, but I feel like that one, once I heard that one, I was like, okay, that's a viral hit.
And it's a pop-out song, you know what I'm saying? It's a pop-out song, it's summertime, it's something for all the bitches to get fired up to, you know what I'm saying? So I fuck with the record.
How did that record come together? Were y'all in the studio just vibing? Or?
Nah, we been like, okay, so originally like the record, we did it like a year ago before the leaves start popping, before Bust It start popping. Like we had ended up being doing the record. Like at first I was just on the record, and I'm really not a fan of like club songs and shit like this, so I really don't really want to do them, but I know that I, you know what I'm saying, should, because it's, you know what I'm saying, so I kind of try to give like every, you know what I'm saying, all kind, but I really didn't fucking fuck with it like that. And then
you didn't think that song was gonna be it, or what?
I just don't really like club songs like that or whatever. And then B King was like, well, we could put Erica on there. And I'm like, yeah, we could put Erica on there. It's cool. Like, so I don't got to be on this song by myself that I just really don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that'll give it an even balance. Like, if she get on there, then I can get on there and talk about some trap shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was cool.
Do you feel like there's a huge wave of, like, female rappers and artists coming out of Texas right now?
Hell yeah, for sure. I've been seeing a lot of, like, people out of Texas coming. Hey, what's up? It's Big Jade. Take your nigga or your bitch. And shout out to Mile High Minute.
Perfect. Where can the people find you on social media?
Big Jade. I'm Big Jade on every social media platform, and also don't forget to stream my new project, Pressure.
Okay. First song they should check out after this interview?
The first what?
First song they should check out after this interview.
Dem Girlz with Erica Banks and B King.
Okay, cool. I appreciate you. Maha Minute, #1 podcast in the universe.